Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Can We Not Knock It? Football Manager playthrough with me, Hooch. I've come back slightly earlier than I anticipated and later than I should have done, if I'm honest with you. But we'll come to that in a minute. So let's go through what we know about our new club. So what we don't know is we don't know how to pronounce it. That looks like a capital D, Vidya. But when you look it up on Google and you see it in lowercase, it's not actually a letter D, it's a letter of the alphabet. It's not in the English alphabet, so I don't know how to pronounce it. We'll do that next episode. We'll take a look at the ground and we'll try and find. In fact, there it is. Look, see how they pronounced it there on that? That's not a D, it's like an O or a D with a curl on it and then a crow. Oh, I don't know. Anyway. What do I know about Iceland? I know Mum's good there. That's all I know. So, what have we done since? Well, we took over at the club, and the media predict us to finish rock bottom and go down. Not on my watch. I'm not going to have that. I think we've done well in the transfer market. So, first thing, we've got no staff. So I managed to bring in an assistant manager, a head of youth development. We've got one coach, I think. So I brought in two coaches, a director of football, a chief scout, a chief data analyst, two scouts, a head physio, chief doctor, sports scientist, physio and a sports scientist. We'll have a look at our assistant. Here he is. Old Victor Bjarki Arneson. He's pretty good at judging a player, better than my scouts. His man management could do been a little bit better, but he's Icelandic and he's got a better coaching qualification than me. Oh, and while on that, we've also got our national A licence now that we finished that we got them to pay for when we first joined. So that's good. Finances, they're not so good. That was worse than that. I've spent no money really. I've spent 11,750 quid is all I've spent. We're under the wage budget. They're just losing money hand over fist every week. Hopefully when the season starts, although I don't expect big crowds, maybe we'll make some money. We're going to have to sell some players at the end of the season probably. All these smaller clubs are going to be like that. They're not going to make a profit. We'll just see how we get on. Transfers. Right. We've been busy. I looked at the team and found the only way we could play without having to get even more players in than what I've already brought in was to play quickly. I'll go back to it in a moment. Was to play this formation. 4-4-2 with the wingers out wide rather than being attacking wingers at the top. So the first thing I did was I noticed they were all shit, basically. No pace, no passing. Most players only with single-figure skills. So we brought this midfielder in on £250 a week on a free. Benedict V. Warren, Icelandic kid. He's not too bad. Acceleration's good. He works hard. He can pass a ball. He's only going to get better. He's only 21. He's a fairly determined kid. Knocks the ball past the opponent, which is good. With his pace and his acceleration, quite pleased with him. Then we brought in Oliver Sigurd Johnson. High ups for this fella. He seems to be our main man in the middle. 3 caps for Iceland. He's on £800 a week, which I promised myself would be the limit on the wages, but I've had to make a couple of exceptions because we were really short of players. He's got skills, vision. He can pass a ball, first touch, decisions are good. He's just an all-round good midfielder. His physicals could be a little bit better, but they're not absolutely horrendous. I do think physicals get you a long way in the lower league football. What do I know? Then we brought in, I'm pleased with this little fella, Nilsson. He was 18 when we signed him. His stats aren't amazing, but he can finish. He's got acceleration. He's got pace. He makes good decisions. I tell you what, the kid scored 6 goals already in pre-season. He scored 6 goals in the cup already. Sorry, my mistake. I don't know where non-competitive. Oh, nothing. Where he's a cup specialist. We'll come on to the cup in a minute. But I'm pleased with him, especially at £250 a week. I've got high hopes for that, developing that player. Then I brought another centre-half in, Dallison. Sorry, our first of our centre-halves. We were short in that area as well. English. He's not a bad centre-half. He's a bit of a beast at the back. Dwells on ball, player traits. First game, sparked up a fag while he trapped the ball, got robbed, conceded a goal in pre-season. But since then, he's not been too bad. I thought, oh dear, I'm in some trouble here. And left-footed. Bonus. Then we signed Erinir Freya Gudnason, another midfielder. More of just a body, really. I brought him in, but I've signed better since. But, I'm sure he'll play a part over the season. Good physicals. Then we brought in a goalkeeper. Our goalkeeper was horrendous. He'd got crisp packet hands. He couldn't hold anything. Every shot just trickled in the goal in oh God, he was so bad. Honestly, absolute 100% crisp packet hands. So we brought this fella in who's got some great skills. He looks a good goalkeeper for this level, but I did have to pay him 1.3 thousand a week. Didn't want to pay him 1,300 quid, but didn't have a lot of choice. Then I signed Kostanosis, Greek wide right player. He's okay. That's all we'll say about him. He's okay, £700 a week. See how he comes on, 24. He might get a bit better. He's okay. Then, did we pay for this fella? We did. Then we spent money again, 3.1 thousand on a centre forward, Tunisian. I had to pay him big money, 1.6. He wanted £4,000 the first time I tried to sign him, and then he didn't. He was left on the market for a while. I managed to pick him up for 1.6. He's a good player, target man. He's got all the physicals. He can hold the ball up. He looks like he's going to be a player. Him and that young kid, Henelson, I think are going to be our front two first choice going forward. Then we spent 4.4k on another centre half. It was, I wouldn't say a complete panic buy, but I was getting desperate for centre halves. The board weren't happy about me spending that much money on him, but he's been okay in pre-season and in the cup. He's not been playing too badly. Then we got a few loan signings in at the end. This fella, we had only got one right back and one left back at the club. I got him in, was desperate for right back cover. If I'm honest, he's pretty shit. And the fans weren't happy when we signed him, saying he's not good enough. And he's probably not. But he can play either foot, and he's costing us nothing a week. So as a body in, he'll do, unless I can get another one before the end of the transfer window. Then we've got 3 players in from IA on loan. We've got this midfielder. He looks like he could be a good player. We'll see. He's 24, but he's costing us nothing a week, so we might as well have that body in if he's costing nothing. He's pretty aggressive. We like that. Got a good first touch, good technique, vision, off the ball. He's pretty fit. We quite like him. Good work rate. Like it. Then we brought in a left back. He's going to be our first choice left back. Another young kid. We're having to pay £375 a week for him, but he's got a lot as far as defensive left back goes. And lastly, we brought in probably the best player on loan from IA. We're having to pay £525 a week for him. Midfielder. What a young kid he is, and he's on the transfer list as well, I believe, there. So I'm hoping we're going to steal him away at the end of the season. He's only just joined. Prefers either foot. He seems like a good player, all round. good midfielder. So I'm quite pleased with the signings. So then the dynamics. Dressing room atmosphere is good. Had a good pre-season. Excuse me, bit of wind. Managerial support is good because we've won a few games. And team cohesion is only average, but that's probably because we've signed so many players. I got terrible heartburn, sorry. So then tactics. We've gone for this 4-4-2, and the main reason, like I said, is because we hadn't got any attacking midfielder, right or left, and we got one defensive midfielder at the club. And that meant that I'd have to get 4 wingers in and 2 defensive midfielders, because the one we had got was absolute bobbins. So that was 6 players I'd have to bring in before I started replacing the core and the spine of the team, which wasn't great either, because remember, I'm not saying this is my best 11, but if it was... New signing. He was already here. New signing. He was already here. He's injured. New signing. So, you know what I mean? I've already replaced most of the team without me having to get 2 more wingers in, 4 more wingers and 2 more defensive midfielders. We'll be struggling a little bit. So, tactics, we're just going to go attacking width wide as normal. Overlap left and right. Short passing still, I'm going to try it for a bit because I brought some players in that can pass a ball now. I didn't think I'd be able to when we first started, but now we've got a few better technical players in. High tempo, work the ball into the box, play for set pieces, be more expressive in transition, counter press and counter when we get the ball, distribute quickly from the keeper out to the back line, throw it long, no rolling it out, and out of possession, high line of engagement. Use the offside trap, fairly high defensive line, which I may have to adjust because the players are a bit slow at the back, but we'll see how we get on. If they can cope with the offside, it might not matter so much. Use tighter marking and prevent their keeper from short distribution and pressing intensity, extremely urgent, so we're working the absolute bollocks off them. So that's why physicals have been fairly important to me in signing players, because I just want them to absolute work their nuts off as much as we can. And now on to the good stuff while we've come back early. Well, you start to play the League Cup during the pre-season, during the friendlies, and I didn't record them because I was like, well, it's only the cup, and then it went on, I didn't record the next one, and we've got to the final. Amazingly, this squad, and it's early days, we haven't started the league campaign yet, but I think we might do a bit this season, judging at this. First off, we played a First Division team, highly fancied, media prediction 5th. They got smashed, 4-2. Over the moon with her. Then we played a Premier League team and we beat them 2-0 at home. Ali, new signing, the Tunisian, with a brace. Get in, lad. Then we played another First Division team, not expected to do much this season, and we beat them 2-1. Granitsky and the young kid Hilnerson with a goal. Then we played, who was the next one? Another Premier League team. We beat them 2-0 at home. Hilnerson with 2 penalties. Then we played, that was another cup game. Then we played another Premier League team, expected to finish second in the Premier League, and we put them on their ass and beat them 2-1. Hilnerson with another brace. And then we played the semi-final, and I mean these are another Premier League team expected to finish third. I mean, great facilities, worth 3 million. I thought, well, we're going to get absolutely murdered here. And to be fair, they were the better team. 22 shots, look. But the only stat that counts, 1-0. The young kid again, 82nd minute. What a goal. So, we're going to go and play the final now. Now, I know it's a bit daft coming in at the final when you don't even know the team or anything. Sorry about that. I didn't know that was how it was going to work out. I thought we'd just play a few cup games like we did at ELF at Finland and we'd just get murdered and that'd be the end of that. But no, we seem to have signed, and I know it's speaking too early, some good players. Seem to have. The only problem we've got for this game is both our left wingers are injured. Or is he back? I'm going to have to get my spreadsheet out, sorry, because I don't know the team that well myself yet. Left side is Grudzinski or Pablo. I know Pablo's out. Oh, Grudzinski's out as well, yeah. 2 to 4 weeks. 8 days and 3 weeks. So that's going to put us in the shit because now we've got no left winger at all. So I'm probably going to have to go and get one of those on loan, maybe, a young kid. Can you play out there? You can play out there, Gunnarsson. So you're going to play there. Because I don't think we've got anybody else. Oh, Warren can play there. How good's Warren in that position? Tell you what, let's see what the assistant manager thinks. Pablo, yeah, Gunnarsson is looks like the likely candidate for there, or Warren. So that's not ideal not having him a left winger for a bit, but we can muddle through. But we need to get Warren on the bench. Where he gone? There he is, instead of Pablo. I'm not entirely convinced from the midfield. I would rather we played Gunnar Johnson, is that his name? Sigurd Johnson, that's his name. Okay. Maximum of 45 minutes while he's on the bench, and so that's going to have to be the midfield. The strikers I'm definitely going to keep up front. The back line speaks for itself. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's correct. Is there anybody else really? No, I've got a few players on the list. I just can't get rid of them. I don't really want to get rid of them on a free. But I might have to. I've already had a fallout with one player. We've got 5 strikers at the club. He's probably the worst. So I'm trying to get rid of him. But because he's in the clique at the top of the hierarchy, he's thrown his teddies out the pram, going, oh, the other players won't be happy with this. I'm a team leader. You're forcing me out the club. To be honest with you, they took a shit of most. They haven't given a shit, most of them. And I've replaced us all new players that don't know him now anyway, really. So, but I can't get rid of him for love of the money, but he's got the ump. So without further ado, let's play the game. Let's check out the opposition first. They are IBV. They are also a Premier League team, but they are expected to finish bottom of the Premier Division. Ooh. So, we're in here then for a final. We could be in for some silverware here. First game back. You never expected that after last night's shit episode where all it was job interviews. I'm hitting you straight off with a cup final. Can we do it? Oh, and the other thing before we start, the standard of football in this division in Iceland is absolutely fucking pathetic. It is way worse than Finland. Oh my God. I've seen some goals and some goalkeeping howlers already in pre-season like you wouldn't believe. Yeah. Absolute nonsense. So, this also makes a change that there's no snow on the pitch. Most of the pre-season friendlies have been played in the snow. We're in the blue. That's our main kit, dark blue, and we're off. For the kick-off highlight. In the cup final, no doubt. In the cup final. Right, Gunnarsson now with the throw-in. To Hilnerson. Gunnarsson. I'm going to struggle with these names in this division. Ali. Ooh, I can say that one. Gauger, centre half. Tries to pump it out wide to Kostanassis. Ireland. Plays it back to Gauger. Gets it out right to Badvinison. Ali. Nuhinovic. When he's playing, I'm struggling with his names. Go on then. Oh, I need to start saying it. Signing some players called Jeff. Nahanovic. Got it. Costa. That's what we'll call him. We're doing alright, lads. We're doing alright. It's not been the most entertaining game. One chance in it so far. That was half chance. But it was ours. Right, okay. Team talk. We've been a bit of team here. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't be nervous, our kid. Dallison, the Englishman. Don't be nervous. A lot of these players have got release clauses for about 20 something grand as well, but I mean that was just to go out to play, just to get them in, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it if we lose any. But I have got most of them on a 2-year contract. Right, not much happening here at all. Do we make a change? Can we make a change? We can. Right, let's take Nahanovic off and bring on the other good midfielder I really rate. They can only play for 45 minutes. Right, Dallison. And he's English and he's still got an Icelandic name. Ali now clean through. Oof. I don't think that was a clear-cut chance. He was some way out. Dallison again with a free kick from the back. Lumps it forward. Oh, they make a mistake at the back. And Ali gets through and spoons it wide. I told you the standard was good. Come on, lads, this is a cup final. Okay, Ali's going to have to come off, actually. He's playing shite, so we'll bring Pepelu on. He can also play target man. He's supposed to be the best player at the club when we got here, but I mean, he can't get in the team now. We've signed so many good players. Hilnerson now, the young kid, back to Ireland. Out to the makeshift left winger, Gunnarsson. Oh, it comes to nothing. Ireland picks it up again. The centre half coming forward. Dallison. He's got a nosebleed. Passes it square. Comes to him again. He says, I don't really want it. Gunnarsson again. Gets a cross in. Oh, Hilnerson. It looks like it's going to get to extra time. And they certainly look a lot fitter than we do. That's the Premier League for you. Sigurd Johnson. Oh, set piece. Hilderson again, is it? Oh my God, that kid is unbelievable. He's a goal machine. Two men on him. Rose like a tin of salmon. Pepelu. Oh. I told you that this football's bad. Ping pong. Come on, lads. You can hold on. You can hold on. Come on, defend for your lives. That's not a foul. Oh, behave. Away. Oh. Oh, cancel. What a wounder. Set piece. Man, we're so bad at set pieces, this team. Oh, we've conceded nearly every goal we've conceded has been a set piece. Oh, it was there. No, don't let him snatch it at the end. Away. Oh, no, we've lost a cup final in the last minute. Unbelievable. Oh, what a gutter. Oh, it was there. It was there. And we had one another cup. Oh, lads, I've got to try and pick them up after that now for the league. Oh, man, I'm getting the ticker tape. We could have had a trophy. Unlucky, lads. Do we get any money for that, though? Yeah, we're better for it's going to make players hungry for future successes. I'm proud of the performance. I'm proud of the team. I can't say anything about the stoppage time because I'm going to be in trouble already. I don't think our player made the result. It didn't. Couldn't care less about individual performances. 210 in bonuses gets paid out. Did we make any money? Not really. Okay. All right. Well, what we'll do then is I'll play these last two friendlies and then the Icelandic another cup. Got 2 cups. And then we'll come back for the first 2 league games of the season. So, see you on the other side. Gutted. Right, well, we're back. About to start the league campaign. In the meantime, we won the friendly 5-1 after the cup final and drew 1-1. Then we played in the Icelandic Cup second round and got beat. Mugged off, really. Should have beat the team we were playing. They're in the 3rd division, so we've lost the lower league opposition there. A bit pissed off about it, if I'm honest with you. But what I'm more pissed off about is the fact that we had to play that game. Now we've got the league game, and that was on the Monday. This is on the Thursday, and then we've got to play again in the league on the Sunday. So that's like 3 games in a week to start the season. That's going to stretch our squad, that's for sure. So, and transfer-wise, I've managed to bring in one more loan player from IA again. We've robbed them again of a centre-half. He's not brilliant, but he's cover. I thought we were a bit weak in that position. He can't really jump, but like I say, and he can head the ball though. He really is cover for that position more than anything else. He's far from first choice, and he's costing us nothing a week again. So I thought I'd grab him while the opportunity was there. So we've got to pick a team now. Just get my spreadsheet up again on my other monitor so I can see what we've got. So pop in goal. Can't argue with a back 4. That stays as it is. Ireland and Sigurd Johnson are our best midfielders, so we're going to keep them in there. Right hand side, I think I'd rather play the Costa if he's available, which he is. On the left hand side, we really want to play either Pablo or Grudzinski, the captain, who's fit. Grudzinski is fit for 45 minutes. Pablo can play for 75. I'm going to bring Pablo in for the 75 minutes that he can play. I said there'd be changes. Ali played like dog shit in the last game, but he's going to keep his place. Pepelou's going to come in on the bench for Glasson, because he shouldn't even be there. Neither should fucking Jumanji. They're on the transfer list, but it was a friendly, and I was just resting some players really, and the cup games are on the bench. So we really want. Where's he gone? Where's my centre half gone? I can't find him. Maybe he's already on the bench. He is already on the bench there. That striker is always fifth substitute, so I know where they are. I have to organise them so I know I've got everything that I need. I'd like to put a midfielder there. That's going to be... No, Nahanovic is injured still. So it's going to have to be Warren. And then we want a winger. So then we'll bring Olafsson in on the wing. That's correct, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Then we've got the forward. Then really we could do with another winger, but we haven't got one. So I'm going to probably keep this Sigurdsson on the bench because he can play there. And then we've got another midfielder in Spasic because we striker-wise, Phillips is injured. Hilnesson's Glasson's on playing and he shouldn't be. That's wrong. We want the young kid to come in. How long can he play for a game? Fitness test not required, so that sounds, so we'll keep him in there. I think that is good enough. Pepperloo, Phillips, yeah, okay, so we've got one injury, no problem. We're going to stay positive, we're at home. Let's see who we're playing, We are playing Hakor. They are predicted to finish 8th. Can we see their players? I should be able to because I did scout them not long ago. Yeah, okay, they've got some good players. I don't. Oh, they've got a couple of 2-stars. I think we've got a better squad than theirs, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know Pablo's lacking in match fitness. He's been injured for ages. We've brought him back. I hope he's going to last. Let's try and get some green on the board. We now speak basic Icelandic. So we should be trying to get our message across a bit better. And we're off. And obviously we want extended highlights because we want to watch football. Not numbers. Baldvinsson brings the ball. Oh, Hilnilson nearly. And this is our home ground. You haven't seen that yet, have you? So this is where we play at home. We've got 4 stands, unlike we had in Israel where we only had 2. We've now got 4. Oh, he's got himself free. Oh, great finish again, Hilnison. What a goal! What a goal scorer he is. He's going to do some stuff for us this season, I reckon. The media prediction still has us finishing bottom. I think they've got no idea. I think we're going to do way better than that. I know I keep saying it and it's going to bite me on the arse, but I am super confident about this squad we've put together. As we let a goal in from a set piece again. Come on, press him. Get a tackling. That's a great tackle. Come on then, Ali. Set him free. Again. Oh, Pablo. Great ball in. Ali. Oh, no. Oh, everybody's having a go. Oh, it was offside. Still a bit worried about the financials, but... Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, what a finish. I've picked up a gem there. Lovely ball. At midfield we've got on loan, Ireland. Lovely ball through and first time finish on the run. Get in. It's a good start, lads. Oh, miles wide. Give them some praise. I think we can drop down to cautious now. So we've got the advantage. Trying to hit him on the break. Okay, team talk. Very happy with the way things are going, lads. Keep it up. Green all across the board. Second half underway. Oh, nearly got him through. I think he'd probably been offside, but... Oh, get it, Ali. Three 0. First home game in the league. You can't argue with that. Oh, well done, Ireland. He robs his man. Can he find someone? Ali. Oh. Martinson now with a free kick for them. It's the wall. Oh, and the open goal, and he's blazed it over. What an absolute cart horse. Right, let's start making some substitutes now. Just because we've got another game in 2 days' time, not because anybody's playing particularly badly. Oh, what a save. Ali for Pepelu. And Sigurd Johnson for what? Oh, I forgot we've only got 5 substitutes in the league. I've picked 7, we only get 5. Oh, I'm going to have to start thinking about that now. Okay, that changes the game. We have 7 in the cup, but it's only 5 in the league. I do remember reading the rule when we first looked at them, but I'd forgot. That's the same for both sides, I suppose. Warren. Central midfielder, attack. Oh, done over the top. Like I say, we might concede a few chances like that. If it becomes a problem, I'll drop the defensive line down. But I don't like too much space between the defensive line and the line of engagement. I don't like to drop one without the other, and I really don't want to drop the line of engagement particularly. What's going on? Told you this division was comical in the football. What on earth was happening then? Hit the keeper, hit the bar, come back down and was cleared off the line. Right, we can probably make one more substitution. Oh, he's through. Oh, through the keeper's legs. He doesn't know where it's gone. Yes, swap the white ringer over. Olafsson. son of Olaf. Oh, that's terrible defending. Oh, it's gone in. What the fuck? The goalkeeping was that as well. That was a nothing ball. Headed over the top. What is the keeper doing? He's moonwalking towards the post. Sometimes the moonwalk is just not going to cut it in goal. Should have done enough to win it though, moonwalk or not. There we go, full-time whistle. That's the first 3 points of the season, lads. The press have asked us if we think 25 points is enough. It normally is to stop up. So I've said yes, it should be. So I mean, that's got to be our first target, is 25 points. There's no stupid split in the league this year from what I can see. So, not too bad. 7 more wins to go, lads. Well done. Let's get that morale up. Top of the table. It's Praise's performance. Keep it up, lad. Right, okay, we'll come back for the next game. Right, we're back again for the next game. And what we didn't do is... well, let's check this out first. So we're away from home. We're not favourites to win by any stretch. They are media prediction 10th. Okay. What I wanted to check out was what was our attendance in the last game. I didn't look. Our first home game. 348 with 72 away, and we've just sold 170 season tickets. So once again, we're not much of a club, but you know, we need to stay somewhere for a while now and build something, and then build our reputation, and then our next move needs to be a big move, really. We need to be successful here, I think. So let's get the old squad together. Walking wounded, who's fit, who's not. I don't want to change the back line, even though they're all on the cusp of needing replacing. Pablo was only supposed to play 75 minutes, and I played him for all game, didn't I? I forgot. Oh, because we've only got 5 substitutes, and I'm an idiot. So I can't risk him again. I'm going to have to play Warren there. I didn't really want to. So let's take... Oh, but Pablo can stay on the bench. Can he not? Yes, he can. Which means Olafson's going to have to... In fact, I'm going to start Olafson because the Greek fella Costa was a bit shit last game. So centre forwards can stay the same. Take those off the bench. It's confusing me. We need a midfielder. So we're going to drop the right hand sided Costa, and we're going to bring in Nahanovic. Is he fit enough to play? Fitness test not required. They're all coming back from injury now slowly. So let's stay balanced because we're away from home. Hand over to the assistant. I'll talk to the 3 units individually. Plenty green across the board. And that stand didn't look very full, did it? And that stand doesn't look very full. In fact, Is there anybody at the game? Is this some sort of COVID-19 realism mode? I'm playing behind closed doors or something? Have they literally got no fans? Is this going to be an attendance of none? I don't see anybody. Ireland. Olafsson. Ali. Oh, tries to sneak it in the near post. Oh, there's 2 fans. I hope they're the away fans and it's the only fans there. We brought 2. Until you go on the forum and then you find out there's like 175 people claiming to be those 2 fans. Oh, that's terrible. I reckon we're considerably better than these. There's nobody in that. Oh, there's one bloke in that stand at the back. Look, on his own. So that's 3 people we've seen. Come on, let's go a bit more positive, lads. I'm going to demand more. Doesn't look like I'm going to get more, but I'm going to demand it. 62% possession. Come on. Keep working hard, lads. The attendance will come back and probably say like 1,500. I mean, admittedly, they could be in this stand that we can't see down here, but I doubt it. 121, 27 away. Well, where are they? They're all going to be in this stand. Come on. 121 fans. Jesus Christ, we ain't going to this club. Remember the name of these. Go on then. Oh, Ali, so close. Right, let's take the young kid off. He's not having a great best of games. Bring Pepelu on. You watch him score now. Oh, at least it gives you the option on this new latest version that I'm playing not to make changes after a goal. Warren now out of position. Gets the ball into Hilnerson. Turns and shoots. And then gets subbed off. See if we can't get creative. That old chestnut. Well won, but I don't know if it was to our advantage. Hoof clear. Pepelu. Oh, absolute shinner. Let's bring Pablo on. Some fresh legs. And Nahanovic. I've already given him personalised instructions. Sound. Did we dare attack for the last 10 minutes? No, I think we'll just keep it a positive. Let's not give it away. A point away from home is a good point. Oh, come on then, ref. Blow up. Well away, lad. Oh, it's just, I thought we were going to get one at the death there, stealing the ball. Okay, 0-0, not the most exciting game, but we're still averaging 2 points a game, and that's all I'm going to ask for all season. 2 points a game should be enough to get second place, you would have thought. I'm happy with your performance away from home. Not getting beat, that'll do me. Okay, right, well, that'll leave it for this episode, I think. Let's have a look at the fixture list, see when we're going to come back. Right, so if we do the last 3 games, the middle 3, let's worry about that later. Let's see where we're going to come back next. If I play the next 4 and then come back for these 3, so we'll come back for HK, Vestry and Afterling. Okay, so I'll play the next 4 and then we'll come back for these 3. That's what we'll do, and then we'll see what's happening, what's cooking after that. So, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and as always, thanks again, and ta-ra a bit.